Okay, hi everybody. How you doing? Good morning to all of you. Thank you for joining me. Who am I? I am your buddy Bruce from Stock Markets with Bruce. They call me Uncle Bruce. I guess I'm your favorite uncle. I don't know. How you doing, everybody? I'm in Calgary, Alberta, right now. I guess I'm your favorite uncle. I don't know. I better highlight. Better mute that. I'm 68 years old. I'm an ancient old fossil and I speak my mind and I try to explain as best I can to you market participants out there what's going on in the stock market and the world at large in plain English, and why do you need to care what's happening elsewhere with your investments wherever you are. If you're in Canada, why do you give a crap what happens in Europe? If you're in Europe, why do you give a crap what happens in North America? You're in America. Why do you care what happens anywhere outside the USA? Because after all, the United States is the greatest country in the world. There's nothing else to worry about. Well, okay. Good night. There you go. All right, there's that. Look, this market, this market, we've had a winning streak here. We got a winning streak going on. You probably have heard about it. You're going to hear a lot more about it every day this thing lasts. These get talked about. A problem with rallies like this, or losing streaks, winning streaks, losing streaks, they get their own headlines. And the key here is to try to figure out how long can a losing streak or a winning streak last before there's an interruption. Or is a winning streak right now the beginning of a major, huge bull run for the next 5 years? Or is this just a blip? Those are the questions that people ask. If you're a gold bagel level member follower of this channel, and that is saying a lot, because if you are one of these people, you are the backers of this channel. You are the core followers of this channel. Your faith in this channel, your loyalty to this channel, unbreakable. And I thank you. And we're trying to add to that list. So if you are a Gold Bagel member, you've had 2 shots now at watching me this morning frantically get my work done so I can get this show started, even though I'm 15 minutes late. I did a trade tip of the day, and I did a trade alert show for my Gold Bagel members. So the Gold Bagel members have had 2 opportunities to watch me work. And in both shows, I did this. I showed this chart. Watch this. There you go. You see me up here? Hi, everybody. Okay, look at this chart. This is the spider right here, the SPY, which was trading at 437.12 in the pre-market when I copied this chart. And this is a 1 month breakdown. It says 1 month up there, and at the bottom it's from October to November. Here it is. And look at that dip right there. There's where the winning streak started from. So it's not like we started from the peak here, had a little dip, and then immediately went way higher. No. We dipped here, and now we've had a winning streak. But look at the last couple of days, the last 3-4 sessions. We're flattening out up here, way over here. We're flattening out. We're not as steep anymore. Whatever, I can't make this work for you. It's all inverted. Look at the 3-month chart. There it is. The very end over here, very end. You see the winning streak. There it is, but look where we came from, and look where we came from. And now let's go back 6 months just to give you a little more perspective. The markets hit their high right here, kids, in July. We topped out in July. Notice S&P tried a little recovery, couldn't get a new high. Notice it tried to recover to get a new high, couldn't do it. Here we are again. And now the question is, have we broken enough of the lower highs to experience a higher high? And that's where the dilemma is right now. The NASDAQ right now is down 3 points. S&P is up 1 3/4. And the Dow is up 26 points. The spiders are hardly doing anything right now because we are trading with such little movement that the spiders at this second are up 35 cents. to 437.28. So we're not, we're not going anywhere. This sets up one scenario and one scenario only. In this humble old man's opinion, we are not running up 500-600 points in the Dow. We have every excuse. We've had every excuse given to us for the last week and a half. Really, really good news has come up for the stock market to go higher. The unemployment rate on Friday was 150,000 job gains instead of 180,000 job gains. The market is cooling off. Interest rates don't have to go higher. We've had 2 months in a row, no rise in the interest rates from the Federal Reserve. Oh, that's great. The interest rates have topped out. Mortgage rates are lower. They've had their biggest dip in the last 2 weeks than over the last number of months. Oh, the housing market's going to recover. It's going to be great. Everything's good. That's all good. It's all okay. It shows you that the economy is not overheating. Shows you that corporations can work within this environment. Consumers, you people, and all your friends and everyone are not dealing with higher interest rates and higher inflation right now, because inflation seems to be moderating. Oil 76.68. Oil is crashing. Oil's gone from 96 to 76 in 3 weeks. You don't see headlines everywhere in the world about that, because the oil shills have shut the hell up. They were bragging and pushing us to say oil was going to $110 a barrel. It's 76 and it's going to go lower. So everything is working. Lower oil prices means lower gasoline prices at the pump. Might not happen overnight, but it's supposed to happen. This is lower inflation. This is lower costs of being in business. Your pizza delivery driver driving a pizza to your house is spending 50 cents in gas instead of 80 cents in gas for every delivery they make. This is good for taxi drivers, Uber drivers, average individual, normal people, commuters to the office and back, commuters. Cities that operate transit systems are saving a bundle of money on lower fuel costs. And of course, FedEx and UPS drivers and cruise lines and airlines. Everyone who uses energy is happy with a $76 a barrel price instead of a 96. So all of this added up should make the market go crazy. We should be really running right now. And we're not. And that's because there are a few issues out there that we're watching. And like I said, if you don't want to watch the rest of the world, I hear you, but I know for a fact that right now there are 110 of you probably here. I think there's 110 of you right now. This number's climbing as I yap. 100 of the 110 of you are regulars. 10 of you might be accidentally stumbling into this old man's rant, and I welcome you. Look, if you're a regular, you know what we talk about here, and that we do not ignore what is happening elsewhere, because we get it. We understand that if something not good is happening over here, it could reverberate back to us eventually in North America, where I am and where many of you are who watch me. 65-70% of you who watch me are from North America. The rest of you are from the rest of the world. And this channel truly is reaching out to global viewers. And I'm humbled, to say the least, and so proud of that. The other thing that this channel has is a high number of female viewers. We have a high number of women who watch this show, listen to this old man, because again, I don't try to impress you with fancy words and fancy economic talk that only professors can understand. It's pointless. I need to get out to most of you so you can understand where we're at with this world, this market, and where we're headed and why. So back to the issues at hand. There are issues out there, of course. There's Israel. There's Ukraine. Remember Ukraine? It's still going. There's China. China imploding. Absolutely imploding economically. China is in real trouble. This gets talked about and then it doesn't. And it gets talked about and then it doesn't. We are finding out almost every day, almost every week, another horror story coming out of China. Economically speaking, We're also hearing and reading about how more and more foreign corporations, not just American companies, all foreign companies are reassessing their futures in China with respect to staff in the country. Is it safe for a foreign company to have senior staff members, team members, transferred from Europe or North America or South America or Africa and live in China? Because in China, there are new laws that have come out that are so vague and so impossible to discern that anyone who's not Chinese, let alone the Chinese who are completely crushed as they are, but if you're not a Chinese national and you work for a foreign corporation, you could be charged with espionage at the drop of a hat if they feel or wish to just feel like it. I mean, there's no reason required to literally put you in jail indefinitely, or at least forbid you from leaving the country on an exit visa indefinitely. And there are people in China who are from around the world, Chinese business people, South Korean, certainly the Asia area, the United States, all over Europe. There are executives who cannot leave the country, and some are arrested already. Some have been arrested. We hear almost every week now certain Chinese companies announce that, or certain companies in China, whether they're Chinese or not, we can't, we don't know where our president is. The chairman of the board of directors, we have not heard from him in 3 weeks. He won't return our calls. His phone is shut off. We do not know where he is. His family will not comment to the company where the husband is that's supposed to be at work right now. The family won't even talk to us. And there's a simple reason for that. The secret police have an agent outside the front door with cops, and they've told the family one syllable to the outside world about where your husband is, and all of you go to jail with him because he's in jail. He's under arrest without charge for we don't know what. How many American executives and Canadian executives and other executives around the world have received a good news letter from their employer? Good news, Jack. We've given you the role of Senior Vice President of Corporate Development and Sales. We're going to transfer you to Beijing or Shanghai or Hong Kong. And the executives have gone, no, thank you, and handed it back to their human resource department. You find another patsy to send over there because I'm not setting foot in that country whatsoever. Conventions in China, are you out of your freaking mind? You want to go to a convention in Beijing or Shanghai for business? Oh, I don't think so. That convention floor might have 10,000 people on it, 1,000 of which are secret police. What, are you nuts? This is worse than East Germany ever was. And East Germany was bad, really bad news. And East Germany infected Hungary, Romania, and Czech Republic and other countries in a real bad way to show these satellites of the Soviet Union in the 70s and 80s. Here's how you spy on your own people, and here's how you terrify foreigners from coming in here. You do not want to go to China whatsoever. In the meantime, we got to pay attention to that. They're not paying their some of their debts. Real estate companies are going broke. The so-called miracle of China, all these incredible condos being built out and shopping malls being built and cities being created, and there's a whole mess over there. And we have only seen the tip of the iceberg of the mess that they have created for themselves. The youth of China are being encouraged to move to the country. They're being encouraged. You've graduated with your master's degree in economics, with your master's degree in whatever. We think you should now move to the country and get jobs there. And these kids are going, you want me to become a farmer? Are you out of your freaking mind? I've just spent 6 years of my life in college, university, and prior to that, I studied 12 hours a day, 7 days a week with my parents whipping me to death to get straight A's. And you want me to become a freaking farmer in the middle of nowhere in China? Are you out of your freaking mind? And how many people are voting or showing their displeasure by going on a holiday and not coming back? There's an exodus happening in China, and it's happening at the Western level and domestic. And China doesn't want to talk about it because they would lose face. It would make them look bad, and they don't want to do that because it's all America's fault. Let's cut to the quick. Everything is America's fault. There you go. Well, fair enough. I'm being sarcastic. I love America. It's not America's fault. Anyway, welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the world at large. Welcome to the latest nuts, stupid developments. Hey, I have to say it. I have to say it. I mentioned it yesterday just a little bit. For those of you who are not from the United States, and then those of you who are. Yesterday was an election day in the U.S. It was what they call an off-year election day. An on-year election day is every 2 years you elect congressmen for another 2-year term, and you re-elect a third of the senators every 2 years. Now, every 4 years, so every second year, but every 4 years is a presidential election. So you have the president, a third of the Senate, and the Congress running again. Congressmen have to run for election every 104 weeks. Every 2 years, congressmen, all 540 of them, whatever the number is, have to run for re-election. That's why they're always trying to raise money, and that's why they're trying to get news clips and say the most outrageous things to get press, because they want to show their folks back home, you should re-elect me next month, next year, whatever. Yesterday was an off-year election year, and what it meant was the governor of Kentucky was up for re-election. A Democratic governor in red Kentucky, Mitch McConnell territory, Donald Trump land, they re-elected their Democratic governor with a larger vote than the last time. He squeaked in the last time. He's got a bigger vote this time. This has to be so disturbing for Republicans. You cannot believe it. Trump Republicans were getting their butts handed to them yesterday. State after state after state legalized or passed legislation to legalize abortions in their states. The women of the United States, generally speaking, are pissed off, and they're not being paid attention to. They're not being heard, and they have not forgiven the Trump administration. They have never forgiven the Supreme Court. They will never will forgive the Supreme Court for reversing Roe versus Wade. And now, state by state, county by county, systematically, the votes come in for abortion rights, and they pass. The women are carrying the day. And this is happening no matter what state you talk about, a Republican or Democratic state, doesn't matter. This is what's going on. Even in Virginia, where apparently the governor of, is it Virginia or West Virginia, is a Republican. He's going to be an all-star candidate to replace the Republicans that are running now. And in the next election, he's going to be the chosen Republican. He lost seats in his own legislature and Senate in his state. That didn't work out. Very interesting result last night. This was a protest vote when apparently Biden's numbers are not great, when apparently Trump is winning even in swing states, when the Republicans are going, oh, we are on the right side of history. We're on the right side of policies. We're doing what America wants us to do. And yet not a single Republican-led issue won anything last night. Got their butts handed to them, and they're awful quiet this morning, aren't they? Very, very interesting. Just saying, you got to report what you got to report. It's what I see happening. Congratulations to the voters who got what they wanted, and way to go, women, for taking back control of your bodies and your lives and your decisions. I think I would leave it to women to decide what they want to do with their bodies and not leave it to white, old, Bible-thumping Republican men to tell women how to live their lives. I can't stand it when 70 and 80 and 90-year-old fossils are trying to tell 20 and 30-something-year-old women how they should conduct themselves and how they have to live their lives. Get the hell out of my business, get out of my life, and piss off. And why don't you retire while you're at it, you old fart? I agree with that. Of course, I'm looking at myself going, but I'm an old fart. What am I going to do? Oh, my God. But I'm not one of those. I'm not elected. Anyway, there you have it. Welcome, everybody, to the show. I'm sure I've just lost another 20 subscribers. Every time I mention this stuff of what's happening in America to Americans by Americans, I lose subscribers. Easy come, easy go. I don't know what else I'm going to say. Thank you all for being with me today. Lamed Up, Bobby, Richard, thank you for these thumbs up. Sharon, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. You too, Robert. Yorge, Lorraine, Stephen Butler, D.H. Ruda, Karen, thank you. Puke Bird, what's going on? Thank you. Coffee Kids Trading, how you doing? Marie B is in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Deep Value Options. No video game has driven more fervor from fans and investors than Grand Theft Auto, which is expected to be one of the most significant entertainment releases of the decade from, according to Bloomberg, says Deep Value. Not a lurker anymore. I'm number 29. Steven Jackson is here. Amy is here. I go by Deep. Welcome. Dean, Double D, Hector, Raider Bo. Don't watch... what's that something rant? He went full grifter. I don't know what that means. Bobby, Alberto is in the house. We can begin the show. Thank you, my friend. Larry Titus is here, number 44. Thank you, my friends, for these thumbs ups. You guys are the best. Grand Theft Auto, says Bobby, is a mega seller. Hopefully GameStop will give out exclusive. Give out an exclusive if you buy a physical copy. They did that for Nintendo last year. Who knows, my friend? Zuckerberg from Meta is selling shares, reported last night, small amount to him, but maybe it kicks off a sell day or sell week. We don't know. Lissy is here. Good afternoon from London. Welcome to the show. Alex is here. He's from the UK as well. Hey there, pal. There we were in Liverpool. That's a shot of us in Liverpool this year. Alex, nice to see you as always. Waverly, old friend of mine, lives in China. The version we hear versus his lived experience is miles apart. I suspect the truth lives somewhere in the middle, says Waverly. Lizzie, why they built so many homes for a shrinking population, not for living in, pure pricing speculation. Right on. Stephen Jackson, welcome, my friend. And also to Part, I can't pronounce it. Welcome. Touchgrass is here. Puke Burb, I appreciate the trade tip this morning as it is highly relevant to my interest. Pat Markley, what am I missing with SoFi? What am I missing? What am I missing? Big Aussies here. Should I still hold GameStop is the question. Pat Markley, shouldn't it be rising? Anyone? Lorraine, yep, cool down. Bobby, GameStop is coming into the Xmas season, may as well hold until after fourth quarter. That's right. This is the highest. This is the big quarter of the year for GameStop right now. Zed, 76 thumbs up. Beach Boy. Oh my goodness, there's a Beach Boy here. Is China delisting then? Are they going to delist China, Bruce? I'm dying to know this information. Welcome, my friend. It's nice to see you here. White Feather, number 77. Good morning, everybody. Number 77 thumbs ups. Thanks, guys. We're going for 100 thumbs ups before the opening. We open in 21 minutes. We need 21 thumbs ups to hit 100 for the opening. If you can somehow find that thumbs ups button, the 56 of you who haven't done it yet, at least 56 haven't hit the thumbs up button yet. If you can find it, please do hit that thumbs up button. Give us a little more momentum going into the opening. Thank you all for being here. Questions. What about SoFi? What about GameStop? What about this? What about that? Bruce, give me answers. You have to know. I'm sorry to say that I cannot give you some answers that you would like to have with respect to, hey, I'm going into this movie theater and I'm going to watch this show, and I would really appreciate it if you could just tell me the ending now so I can feel good about the whole movie going through, because I can say to myself, yeah, all this is happening, but at the end, this is what's going to happen. And should I buy Juji fruits or should I buy caramel popcorn? What's the best snack for me right now? there are people here, and around the world. Not that many here, because I'm really not complaining about my viewers. I'm saying to you as a whole out there to understand that your competitors, the people who are trying to take money from you as you're trying to take money from them, there are people out there who are searching for the answers to various questions, and the question they're trying to get an answer to, and they will click channels every 8 seconds until they find the answer, is, can you tell me what stocks I should buy right now, or what options I should buy right now in stocks or indexes or anything else, where after the coming recession and the election and all this stuff happening in the next year or so is going to be the perfect place to be with my money, and I bought at the all-time low, and I'm already a winner, and when the ending of the story comes, which I would like you to tell me now, I'm already up double my money, and I'm about to go up 10 times my money. I would like to be, if you could help me out, Uncle Bruce, and everyone else. And this is just not me. This is every influencer, every analyst, anyone in the business. People are coming up to him saying, in not so many words, in their own unique way, Bruce, I once read a story, and I believe it's true, because I read a story, and it's got to be true, about a university student that took all of the university loans, student loan money that they had, and they bought a whole bunch of option contracts on a certain stock at a certain price. And 3 months later, the stock was way up in price, and the student took a few dollars, student money, and turned it into hundreds of thousands of dollars in profits. All I'm asking, Bruce, it's just for me, and you don't have to do this for anybody else. This is just a one-on-one. And again, it's not me alone that gets this. Everybody is asked, can you give me the tip of a lifetime right now? And if you can't, you're not worth the paper you're printed on. You're not real. I mean, come on. If you're any good at all, you should be able to tell me what to buy now that in 2 years is going to make me a millionaire. Oh, by the way, I don't have $1 million to make $1 million. I only have like $50. Got a couple $1,000. Can you help me out? This is what's going on. People want the ending of the story before the story plays out. And the bond traders are dealing with this. Treasury people, currency people, interest rate forecasters, corporate forecasters, mutual fund administrators, pension fund administrators. I am sure that at offices around the world where employees can put money into a 401k plan that the company matches, and the company offers the employees, you can buy one of 10 different investment funds for your money, or you can put it 1/10 in each one. I will bet you that human resources people and administrators inside these corporations have got employees coming in there going, hey, listen, I put in $50 a month into my 401k because in 30 years, I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to retire because I'm putting $50 away every month, and you're matching it. So that's $100 a month for my future. Where should I put that $100 a month to give me the maximum return that will guarantee that I will retire a multimillionaire when I'm done working at this corporation 30, 35 years from now? And these folks are looking at these people saying, get the hell out of my office. Stop bothering me. How the hell am I supposed to know that? Welcome to the real world. The dope slap from Will Smith wakes them up. This is what's going on. I tell you right now, not just $50 a month investors are asking this question. Multi-billion-dollar managers of private hedge funds are asking the same kind of question in their own unique, fancy way with the fancy words to their advisors who they pay big money to. And they're saying, well, what do you think I should do? And where would I go, and why not? Who doesn't ask for advice? Why not? It's all right. But you expect someone to be able to tell you exactly what's going to happen in the U.S. election, in the Israeli conflict, Ukraine with Putin. You want certainty about what's going on in China and elsewhere over there. Well, good luck with that. Yeah, we can't quite help you there. What time is tonight's video? Marie wants to know. Marie, 7 o'clock Eastern time tonight, prime time with Uncle Bruce for Gold Bagel Channel members. You get to join us tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern. Be about an hour show. Markets are closed. Let's talk about your trades. Talk about what you want to think about trading. Let me know kind of trades you have in mind. I'll give you my 2-second take on it. Let's compare notes. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. Constantine, good morning. Uncle Bruce. Why are the insiders selling SoFi? I don't know about any insiders selling SoFi. I have no idea about any SoFi insiders. White Feather, 7 p.m. is the get-together. John Biscuit, 23andMe are operating after hours today, I think. Dude, good morning. Just popping in for a thumbs up. Got a busy morning. Let's hope for a premium day. Says, dude, Waverly Spires up 60 cents in the pre. Bro, greetings from Hawaii, Uncle Bruce. Bro, Montana. How you doing there, pal? Nice to see you. Looks like that photo of yours in the avatar is a Montana photo, not a Hawaii photo. Am I correct? You don't wear that stuff in Hawaii, do you? No, you couldn't possibly. How you doing, man? WDBC now, number 53, Bruce, I am here. Zeta State, I can write 20 GameStop poor man cover calls right now, or should I wait after earnings when the stock could pop? I think you want to write 20 deep in the money, or you want to write poor man cover calls now at, say, 15, good for 4 months, 5 months, and take money off the table right now. And maybe get your hands on more deep in the money calls. That might be the time. Waverly, lots of big jumps in small volume out of hours on Spire. John Biscuit, Waverly, it's only 511 shares. It's possible that what John is referring to and what Waverly is wondering about is why would an insider sell SoFi stock? There's a good answer for that. If you're granted a 1,000 share option to buy stock from the company, and you buy it at, say, let's say you buy it at $6 a share, or you buy it at whatever price you can buy it at, or it's given to you by the company as a bonus or as part of your pay package, you get 1,000 shares. The IRS considers the 1,000 shares you get at around $740, $750 a share as income. And so what happens is employees get given them stock, and this happens this happens at Apple, this happens at Microsoft, this happens at Google, this happens at Bank of America, this happens at everywhere. They get the stock handed to them at the end of the quarter, at the end of the whatever, and now they have a whack of tax they got to pay. They got to pay state taxes, federal taxes on the total. So they sell a block of stock into the market for cash to pay the tax bill and get to keep the rest of the stock. If this case it's 511 shares, maybe somebody got 1,500 shares and they had to sell a third of them to pay the tax bill. That's probably what it is. Is it because the company is going downhill and will go out of business in 3 months? No, it's because they have a tax problem. This is Wall Street 101 all the time. But hey, I'm happy to answer the question. Alberto, my foil hat is on. My predictions, December 15th, SoFi or sooner, $9. After December 15th, SoFi at $10. January 15th, SoFi at $12. After February 1st, $15 a share. Boom. Write that down. Take a photo of this. Put this on your screensaver. We'll talk to him about that. He could be conservative, you know. It could be higher than that. I love Alberto. Kaiser Trip, I know I want you to tell me what to do. I just wish I knew a place to get some training on how derivatives and options work and a place to ask someone about these lessons. If only I knew somewhere, somebody, if there's only a guy on the air, Monday to Friday, a couple hours a day that I could talk to and ask questions about how options work and how these derivatives are traded. If there's only a channel where the viewers could talk to a guy who creates classes, offers classes at unbelievable cheap prices, like a deal, like maybe a 4 for $5 deal for $599.99. If there was only a guy who has created 16 lessons on how to be a really good option writer, to be smart, to be not stupid option writer. And then I could see this person in live from time to time. Is the instructor able to take questions Monday to Friday on the air? Can I send him an email maybe? If only. Oh, Bruce, I wish I knew someone that could help me out, to help me make money. I just, there are just no channels out there. There's just nowhere I can go. I'm left to my own devices. Gosh darn it to heck. Yeah, Kaiser, I feel your pain. I really do, buddy. Boy, are you in a pickle. Waverly, why does that happen on Spire? Always low volume, big jumps, because Spire did a rollback. They rolled back their stock. There is now, what, 1/8 of the shares out there, 1/10 of the shares? That's why. Did they do it? What was the rollback on Spire? Was it 20-1? Someone tell Waverly what's going on. No doubt it'll go back to normal just before the opening. Spicy, number 88, bro. I'm on class number 4 now. I'm excited to keep learning about how to make money. You got to talk to Kaiser, because Kaiser doesn't know where to go to get lessons and to talk to someone about the lessons. Kaiser is lost. Splair, good morning, y'all. Keeping it up. Keep it going, Montana. Way to go. I think class 8 or 9 with the spreads and the Poor Man cover called Knowledge was already mind-blowing for me and helpful for extra gains. Giddy up, baby. Cindy B. Spire, keep going. Well, what is Spire doing? Well, let's take a look at our friends here. Get a pre-market peek here. Let me update my computer and let's see what I got. I got Rocket Lab up 6 cents. I've got SoFi down 2, GameStop unchanged, Matterport down 6 cents after gaining 55 yesterday. 23andMe is up almost 2 to 93. Spire, 420 a share, up 11 cents. ATIP at 759, down 50. Smart Rent is up 4 to $2.99. Smart Rent's trying to go through 3. They announced yesterday. Apple is up 15. Goldman down is up 350. Pardon me. Goldman up 350. Cisco up 15. Tesla up $1. Arc Innovations up 28. Microsoft up 64. Pfizer down 8, HPQ up 7, Alphabet, that's Google, down a dime. Amazon is up 59 cents, Nvidia up 127, Unity up 32, AI up 20, Adobe up 322, Spiders are up 62 cents, Netflix up 22 cents, and the Qs are up 27 cents. That is the story, and I'm sticking to it at the moment. That's what I got. That's what I see. That's where we're at. And let's see how things go. Richard Carlin, ME Rocket Lab Spire. Watch out. Beach Boy, Alberto, some SoFi cash secured puts would like your tinfoil, my friend. LS, Uncle Bruce, your thoughts on selling a GameStop cash secured put? April 2024, $12 strike or $13 strike for about a $2 premium, or just buy the stock. What do you think? Well, if you are going to write a cash secured put on GameStop, let's say a $13 strike price, and you can get $2 for it, you're paying $11 for the GameStop shares. Net, that's what it would cost you. Would you be happy with a deal like that? That's $44 pre-split. It's cheap. And if you did get them, if you had to buy them, you would turn around and immediately write $13 calls on the $11 buy. I mean, right there, you bring in another $2. Now your cost is $9 a share. You got my thumbs up on that. You can write 15s in the money. January 2025. Write $15 cash secured puts. They're $1.35 in the money. Why not take that deal and say to the world, I dare you to sell me this stuff at $15, because with the premium, which I'm going to look up right now because I'm curious myself, January 2025, not 2024, 2025. I want money. Yeah. So, hey, the $15 puts last traded at $4.96. The bid and ask $3.75 to $5.60. I would offer them at $5.55. I would dare someone to give me 555 for a January 2025 cash secured put at $15 on GameStop. I would go ahead, give me 555 because you have to now pay 945 for the stock. And if you got them, that's only because the stock is down here. You could then write 13s and get $2 for those, and now your cost is $7.55. You could do that. 13s that are 64 cents out of the money. The bid ask is 2 to 480. Why does a Mack truck? I'd offer them at 475 and see if someone dumb enough to give you that kind of money. I'd take that deal any old time. So Jan 2025, check it out. Waverly 500 shares for 60 cents, more than the current market rate. 500 shares more than the market rate. Waverly's asking, and that's the pre-market drop on Spire. Okay, Devin Johnson, no, Devin Jobran, DJ is in that. We have a DJ here. DJ, what's going on, man? Thank you for popping in and joining this channel at the ultimate level, the gold bagel level. Devin, how you doing, pal? DJ, welcome to the gang. Either welcome back, welcome for the first time. Great to have you, and see you tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern. Come on by and say hi to us. JR, hey, I know a guy. Alberto, welcome, Devin. JR, good morning, everybody. As Alberto says, let's go and get that moolah. Bobby Atkinson, 8-1, Bruce. It was an 8-1 rollback on Spire. That's why it doesn't trade heavy volumes. There you go. Richard, it was 8-1. Marie, why do you think 23andMe has fallen so far? Is this a good purchase price? I really believe that ME has decided not to, maybe that's the way to really say this, that ME has decided not to employ a crack team of investor relations people. That's what it is to me. That's all it is. I think that if they had a top-notch team of 2, 4, 5 people in there, and they were coming out with press releases like the office temperature today is 71 degrees. We're doing great. Everything's fantastic. The momentum of this company is unbelievable. Next day, our parking lot got swept last night. Oh, it's never looked better. This stock is on a roll. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you say it. I don't care what you talk about. I just want you to talk. Do the opposite of what GameStop does. Talk all the time about your company. Talk about we have a record number of shareholders that own the stock, or our earnings reports and our conference call will be held in 5 weeks at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Here's the number, and release that announcement every 10 days, again and again and again. Talk. Never shut the hell up. That's what ME should be doing. That's what every company should be doing. But they're not putting the money into that department. They're obviously putting money into the core of the business, which is okay, but the shareholders suffer because you're not attracting new shareholders. This company needs people to buy the stock that have never bought the stock before. This should have been done day one. This is not like a today problem. This is for the last year and a half problem. That's my humble opinion. Waverly, yeah, 8-1 now. I see. Alberto Beach Boy, cash kid puts 10 as close as possible and taking that premium $2 to $3 Decembers. Alberto JR, absolutely. Waverly, come on, man. Come on, man. Smart. Anyone recognize yesterday that Smart Rent went up? It's up to almost $3. Kaiser, you're welcome. Glad you ran the banner. I love Kaiser Trip. Thanks, pal. Thank you for helping me promote my classes and let the world know this is the channel where you buy classes, you learn how to write options, you become a lethal, ruthless assassin and make nothing but money. This is the place where you make money in the market. Absolutely. Avivash, good morning. I am number 91 on the thumbs up meter. We're opening for trading right now. Anyone has a problem with women taking back their power in regards to their bodies is a dictator, in my opinion. Oh, Vivash, I love you. Thank you. Zed, could it be possible if GameStop gets a name brand CEO, we could see the stock pop? Zed Estate, you're just reaching for straws. Everything's in place for you to get rich with GameStop. Everything is in place. Just right options and make the money, buddy. Just right up. Relax. Just breathe. You're going to get richer despite yourself. I'm going to make you richer no matter what questions you ask me. You're going to get richer with your GameStop. Marcus Sapphire can be up 10% on 1020 shares, same as ATIP. Jorge, what's a great channel, Uncle B? What a great channel, Uncle B. I'm scrapping my money together as I can so I can start being a trader and maximizing on your wisdom. Take some empties back, become a Gold Bagel member. You need just one of my trades to give you a $300 profit, and that's the whole year paid for. And after that, every trade, it's all yours, buddy. Marcus, number 97. Marie, what do people usually do starting out to make some quick cash? Cash secured puts or iron condors, such as those suggested to Gold Bagel members? What do you think? What do you folks think? You folks have made money all kinds of ways on this channel. Some of you have made money just writing options on stock. Some of you have made money writing options on options. Poor man covered calls. Some of you made nice money on cash secured puts and do all the time. Some of you have made money on condors, credit spreads. You tell Marie B how you make money in the channel every which way, man. Alberto, January 10s, 226 average, giddy up. JR, Alberto, love your new avatar. Who's that handsome young man? No, the young, whatever. Alberto, thank you, my friend, for being here. Who is that? Look at that new trader right there with Alberto. Ooh, that's a chip off the block there. I can see some similarities over there. Very interesting. Devin, hey, I've been here since the 8-hour all day stop streams, those GameStop stop streams. Finally joined to help out with the HIP fund. Thanks for all the knowledge. Thank you, everybody. Jen, we need $30,000, $30,000 US to pay for Jen's HIP. I need you guys to make $3 million in option premiums so that you can make donations of $30,000 so Jen can get a new hip. So yeah, I'm motivated. Jen is motivated. We want you to make money. Alberto, Beachwood's a safe bet, I believe. SoFi releases earnings Jan 29th, if I'm not mistaken. Cindy B, news on ME, 23andMe rolls out new prevention-based health membership. Alberto JR, my number one grandson. Thank you very much. Alberto, that's a great pick. Alberto, I wouldn't have any calls a week prior to my financial release. I usually close out all before then. Larry Titus, Bruce, in case you missed it, we're open now, Bruce, and we're up and running and we're trading. And I thank you, Larry, and everyone else who is here for your support and your encouragement. I think we're up 70 on the down right now, about 70 points. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the good time hour. We're here. We're trying to get this market rolling, see what it's going to bring us. It doesn't matter if it goes up or down. You guys are going to make money anyway, but I'm kind of leaning that the big market, like the big indexes, might be a little tiny bit overcooked. It's day 8 or 9 now. I don't know if it's going to work. Larry, thank you, says Alberto. Ron Dugan, RD, Hacking Darwin is a great book that gives a look at where ME is headed with generic engineering. Interesting. John Biscuit, 23andMe doesn't want to crack a team of spokespeople. It wants to create a cure for something currently incurable. The stock value will look after itself then. These are great comments. A dictator, says Bobby Joe. Andrea, buongiorno, number 100 on the thumbs up meter. Splair. Have a successful, relaxed day, everybody. Marie B, I saw that, Cindy. I think ME is a definite buy right now. Picked up 200 shares for less than $200. I couldn't agree more. I think ME is a super, super stupidly low price stock. White Feather, I love iron condors for my small account, by the way. Robert Benson, I'm number 105. Bobby, iron condors requires the highest level of option trading. Buy 100 shares or poor man covered calls is the starting line. Splair and Uncle Bruce, Matterport is still holding. Do you think it can push more, or is it maybe worth to do something? I think Matterport will go higher. I think it's way undervalued here. It's getting discovered all the time. But is today the day it goes higher? I had a good day yesterday. Cindy B, it seems I'm closing out my puts on my iron condor, but stuck with rolling out the calls. The market has been on a roll for a few days now. It needs a pullback. I agree, Cindy. Today could be the first day of a pullback. Let's give the first hour the first hour. Let's see what happens. Maria Powell, I am number 107. Uncle B, thank you so much. Robert Benson from Copenhagen. Uncle Bruce, what are your thoughts on Chief Risk Officer Aaron Webster of SoFi selling 215,000 shares of SoFi? My thoughts are he probably got himself a massive whack of stock as a bonus of some kind, and he's selling this for tax reasons, or he's making adjustments, or he's selling stock here because he has an option to buy stock at $5. And so he's selling these shares with taxes to then buy a whack of stock at $5 to replace these stocks and get even more. That could all be it. I do not know otherwise. Adobe is plus $24.50 a share, question mark. Adobe is at $5.93 right now, if I'm not mistaken, up $8.41 a share today. That's what it's doing. It's not up $24.50. Spirit, what's that? That's what I think. Maybe it's just holding or gaining today a little, but probably we're still doomed on Matterport. Bruce, what do you think? Are we going to go down? Matterport is down 8 cents at $2.59. Smart Rent 303.5. Broke through the $3 barrier and going higher. Rocket Lab down a dime. Early morning, we'll find out in an hour where we really are headed here. Robert Benson, thumbs ups, buddy. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Welcome all to the party. We are up 60 on the Dow, but only 60. We're up 7 on S&P, 19 gain on NASDAQ. These gains are not even a fifth of a percentage point. We are really weak here. This is a gain. We are vulnerable to a pullback, and I don't know if it's guaranteed to happen, but the VIX is 14.7, and it might be a bit too optimistic. I don't know for sure. We'll find out as the day rolls on, but these little gains are not good enough. We need a 500-point Dow pop to break up a new higher high, and I don't see it here. I don't feel it. I don't see the volumes to generate this kind of momentum. I don't see the panic buyers. I don't see that. So guys, bargains and option opportunities abound, I think. That's what we have. GameStop's down 13, SoFi down 16. These two are not leading the market, obviously, at the moment. Bobby Atkinson set up on ask for GameStop $13 puts for January 2025s at $4.55. There you go. Offer. Be the cheapest seller at an outrageous price. Just be there. You never know. You never know. Somebody might have to buy them. I don't know. If you don't put in a stink offer, you'll never get filled on a stink offer. If you don't do a stink offer, you're never going to get one. So come on. Take your shot. Take your shot and see what gives. One never knows how things can go. GameStop just popped a little bit here, $13.62. We're only down 2 cents. GameStop just jumped from $13.45, $13.50 to $13.60. I don't know why. It just did. Okay, there it is. That's the story. I'm sticking to it. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. Oil down 50 cents to 76.86. Is $75 about to be breached? What happened to the $110 oil price we were supposed to get with all these world conflicts going on? What happened to that? Isn't that interesting? Isn't it? Yes, it is. Apple's up 119. Netflix is up 260. Adobe up 920 at 594. It might be a little overcooked. AI down 12 cents. NVIDIA up 333. Tesla down $1.60. Rocket Lab down 6 cents. Now coming back up. Matterport climbing 264, down just 3 cents. Smart Rent higher 16.5 cents. Again, another 5-cent run up to $311.5, going to $3.12 a share. Soon to go to $300 a share. Go Smart Rent, baby. I'm loving this. The low of the year on Smart Rent was 203. 203 was the low of the last 12 months. That was last year, November, December, tax loss selling time. What a run. High of the year, 412. We're now at 312. $1 away from the high of the year on Smart Rent. Very, very interesting. Up 17.5 now. Now up 19. Smart Rent up 19 to $3.14 a share. Your smart rent is on a roll from yesterday's wonderful report and big fat cash position. These guys are going to be profitable in 2024. They have already come out and said it. The stock is reacting a little here. Matterport, not yet reacting. It's down only 4. Had a good day yesterday. We're at 263. Now we have to see just what we can do. Are we consolidating, or are we going to take a run to $3 on Matterport? Had a lovely day yesterday. Anyway, right now, 263 on 189,000 on Matterport. To me, it's a bargain, absolute bargain. Good numbers, growing company. Losses are evaporating quickly. They're going to be positive. Rocket Lab reports tonight, I think. We have others coming. So stand by, everybody. Get ready to rumble. Let's see what's going on. Unity's up 60, Google up 9, Moderna down 72, Cisco is up 12, Pfizer down 19, IBM up 30, HPQ just off 6 cents, Microsoft up 223, ME down 2.5 cents at 88.6. Bargoon City here, they report, I think, today. Amazon down 37, Home Depot up 68 cents, Avanik up 85, Goldman up 26, Boeing up 50, Meta down 63, Target up 7, JP Morgan down 3, Costco down $1.20, Walmart down 47 cents, Disney down 13, American Airlines 1203 up 28 cents, DraftKings up 11, and AMC up down 8 cents, Royal Caribbean up 193 to 94.89. Welcome everybody to the party. We're up 51 on the Dow, slumping. We're up 8 on S&P. We're only up 27 on NASDAQ. These markets do not seem to be going much higher at the moment. They are kind of hanging around, but not really going anywhere. Okay, well, that's what I got. All right, let's move on. JR says, Uncle Bruce, I just realized recently that when a person rolls for a credit and goes way out in time, it doesn't mean that the new position has to be held for a long time. That's right. That's correct. That is absolutely correct. That's a revelation to people. They forget and they don't listen to me. They need that Will Smith dope slap to say, yes, a roll up in with time doesn't mean you're locked in. It's just a roll up. Yes. JR, there will be dips. That is correct. Where a person can buy back and reset a better position closer. Yes. I don't know why this has escaped me. I don't understand. There you go. Vivash, Bobby Joe. Yes, you got it. And I say a small tater. JR, thank you for the bells. Larry, Marcus, Spire, ME, Rocket Lab reporting today after hours. Farmalist, oil prices are lowering, but pizza prices are rising. Now, there you go. JR, Farmalist, yeah, how does that work? Luca, ciao all. Number 109 here, Bruce, on the thumbs up meter. And I'm late. Uncle Bruce, would you recommend about, what would you recommend about the Iron Condor on Microsoft expiring next Friday? I don't want to recommend a Condor expiring next Friday. I'm not a fan of that. I am more a fan of a December 15 Iron Condor on Microsoft. I'm more a fan of something like that. The last time I recommended an Iron Condor as a trading tip, October 30. That's about eight days ago. The stock at the time was 332. Right now, the stock is 362. So it's moved up. And I was talking $280 to $370 Condor. So we're right now at the upper end of the Condor, and the market has had 8 winning days in a row. So we've had a nice pop. But if you're going to do a Condor now on Microsoft, I would be looking at a $390 to $400 upside roughly price, and on the downside, I'd be at 310 to give me almost $100 of coverage, because this stock has had a big run up, and I want to be protected against a sudden snapback. A sudden, anything, because this chart has just been straight up, and I'm a bit nervous. It's trading up 35 times earnings. This is not a cheap stock, and I'm worried about a $325 pullback. So I'd want to be in the low 300s, like 310 on the puts, and 380.90 on the high end, and I'd be looking for a credit for December 15 Condors. That's my take on it if you're going to do anything on a condor. You're looking at a $10 spread between calls and puts, but you're looking for a credit. You better be getting a decent credit to do something like that. Credit Savage. I was a rolling fool last week. I made over some nice moolah in premiums, and those are looking sexy today. The credit of Wall Street Savage. Good morning, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. Welcome, everybody. Nice to see you all here. We're up, we're running, we're here. We're up 55, 53 on the Dow. We don't seem to be going anywhere. We're up 8 on S&P. We're up 20 on NASDAQ at the moment. Welcome all to the channel. Welcome all of you who are giving us thumbs ups today. We do have 115 thumbs ups at the moment, and I thank you so much for that. 168 of you watching. Great to have you here. Thank you, those of you who are upgrading your membership to the gold bagel level. It means a lot to us, Jen and I. It tells us we just keep on going. Don't shut down this channel. Don't become a trader yourself. Stick with these kids and keep telling them what's going on and help them out. They want to know what you have to offer. And I thank you all for that. We're just going member only right now in comments. The markets are up and running, so it's time for member only commentary. Thank you all who are lurkers and subscribers, but a big shout out to the members of this channel, the Chillin' with Uncle Bruce Bagel levels and the Gold Bagelers. You guys rock, and we appreciate you so very, very much. Thank you all for being part of the part of this gang. I love you guys. We've got a good crowd here. I really appreciate that you're here. I hope you've enjoyed. You're enjoying the trade tips. I hope you're finding them interesting and revealing, and got your brains going, and got your wheels spinning. I hope that's working out. I know a number of you are going with these trades, and I appreciate that. I'm happy for you. I hope they're working out. And of course, you've learned and you have understood that you can do roll-ups on these trades or roll-downs. That's true too. You're watching these markets like I am, understanding we have 7, 8, 9 days of consecutive gains. Sooner or later, you know what's going to happen. So watch that. Thank you all for being part of this gang. I love you guys. This is beautiful stuff. JR, oh wow, the BA spreads on Microsoft are very tight. Nice liquidity. The bid asks always, yes, and there's some opportunity to make money over there. Absolutely. Iron condors on Microsoft and Apple and other high trading stocks. It's opportunities. Opportunity knocks. December 15 is one way to go. You want to go further out. Third Friday of January, you could take a look at iron condors way out there, but then you can go with a wider spread. You can go over 400 on Microsoft and under 300 on Microsoft. You could be writing 270 80s and maybe 410s on January iron condors. I mean, not that you're going to wait till January to cash in it. You can pull in half your dough on the credit in like a month. You might just say, thank you, sir. May I have another? Cool. There you go. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. Great to have you in the house. Fabulous. Welcome, one and all, to the party. All righty. Watch list, watching the trades, watching the markets. It's 97-point gain on the Dow. Little pop here. Up 11 on S&P. NASDAQ 29. They're trying to put a run on. The question is, will the market go in with this little buy wave, or will traders take advantage of this buy wave to dump off stock and lock in profits? There's profit taking coming. I just don't know when. I just can't tell you the moment it's going to happen. We're down 9 on Rocket Lab. We're down 18 on SoFi, but we're up a dime on GameStop. Matterport down 4 cents. 23andMe almost unchanged, 3/100ths of a penny maybe. Spire 418 up 9. ATIP trading 500 shares, 752. Nothing going on. Smart Rent up 15 now to $3.10. I want to say $310. $3.10 a share on Smart Rent on 97,000. Such light volume, up 15 cents. There is no selling here. There is no short campaign to stop it from going. Smart Rent is on a roll. Interesting stuff. Apple up 130. Goldman up 113, Cisco up 18, Tesla now down $1.35 at 220.83, ARC down 39, Microsoft down to 11, up to 11, up to 11, 362 on Microsoft. Pfizer down 23, HPQ unchanged, Google up 9, Amazon down 27, Nvidia up $4, Unity up 28 cents, AI down 46 cents, Adobe 634 to the upside was higher, was up by 9. The high of the day was 595.66. We're at 591 now, dropping $4 from the high and falling. Netflix up $1.49 so far today. There you have it. Spiders are up $1. Triple Qs are up 65 cents. We're not surging in a big way. We're not surging up. Kind of make you wonder if we are kind of topping out on the markets for a while. Could we possibly run into a little bit of profit taking? We're only up a quarter of a point on the indexes. This is not enough. Oil down 38 cents to $77, 33 cents lost, 33 cents down at 77.04 on West Texas right at the moment. The VIX down 24 cents. 1457. This is not quite the best level today. We're actually backing off a little bit from that. There might be a little selling coming in here. Maybe. I don't know when. I don't know how. I don't know how severe. I don't know how aggressive yet. Stick around. I'll watch it. We'll see what's going on. Okay. Alrighty. Luca, sorry, Bruce, I was referring to the trading tip. I believe that was on Microsoft a few weeks ago, expiring next Friday, unless I got the dates wrong. Microsoft, I've done one from September the 28th, and I did a Microsoft on October 30, and those don't go until December. The September 28th, I'm not even sure if they're dead yet, or are they dying on the 17th? Is that it coming up? They're 280.90 and 333.40. On those contracts. And let me go to Microsoft again. Where are we? We're at 362. So those calls are way in the money if you haven't rolled them. And if you haven't, you must roll them. If that's a September 28th trade you're talking about, expiring next Friday, that's got to be the one you're telling me about, because the other ones expired December. These expire. So you've got to roll those Novembers into Decembers or into Januaries. You've got to either roll them at the same strike price, where you just literally take the 330.40s and go forward a month or two, or you're going to roll forward to 340.50 or 350.60 a month or two forward and take the time added premium against your book value on these contracts. The one, I don't know where they're at. I don't have this online. You've got to fill that out. Those puts that you were into are worthless. So you've got to create new puts. Now, if you are rolling forward in time, you are closing out this condor and creating a new condor. That's what you're doing. And if you are going forward in doing that, you're going to have a new spread range on these contracts. And you've got to have puts written much higher with a credit spread on them, because the puts right now are, what are they, 2 cents, 5 cents, 8 cents? They got to be nothing at the moment. All right, I'm sorry, laugh out loud. I made a mistake, and I'm confusing with Nvidia. Oh, am I having fun with Luca today? This happens often with my viewers. They get so excited and they get all round up and riled up and everything else. Nvidia, where are we on Nvidia? October 26th was when I recommended an Nvidia Condor with an expiry date of November 17th. Right. Nvidia. What other channels are so forgiving? Let's see. 465 is where we are now, and the calls are 460s, 470s. Do nothing right now. If later today we have a pullback in this market and Nvidia dumps off to 455, your calls are out of the money, your puts are worthless. You can probably move your puts up about $20 or $30 from 355.65 to 385.95. Get a credit and add that to your account. But the calls I would just leave alone right now and look for shrinkage as we are kind of in the neighborhood, but we're also able at any time to see some pullback on this deal. The Nvidia numbers come out later this month, I think after November 17th. So you don't have to worry about the earnings tripping you up. Deep value, Ferrari just hit an all-time high. Deep value, the VIX is tanking 1456. DH Ruda, I've been a member for 22 months on this channel. I'm sitting on Apple Condors, 1117, 165.85. Should I roll or cross my arms? What do I do on Apple, Bruce? What are your thoughts on the Apple? Well, 183.38 on the stock. Your 165.85s on your Condors. I would just sit tight. I don't even know when these expire. So I mean, I'm in the dock here, telling you what to do for sure, because you're not giving me all the details. But thank you for being here, my man. Gold bagel level, I love you. This is also a perfect topic to talk about tonight on the Primetime Show. We can also get into this along with all of you who have trades going on. What to do? W. Walters, do I have to order Uber Eats to send you a bagel? What do I have to do so that you're going to have a bagel, man? You need a bagel. Flint Creek, I can't believe I own Matterport at 268. It's a 266 right now. I own it at 268. Go Matterport, go. Go. DH Ruda, 1117 expire, by the way, Bruce. These contracts expire 1117. Oh, yeah, there they are. Sorry. I do nothing. Yeah, I would not do anything right now. Yeah, I would allow shrinkage to just make its magic right now. We're at the 8th of November. Your shrinkage in the next few days will be profound. Any pullback, a couple of dollars, a couple of bucks will kill these contracts. You will do very well. I think you can do very well. But if the stock stays here, goes a little higher, you will then do a roll up to December 15th. You'll go and you'll take the bigger premium, bigger credit. You'll make that move. But right now, nothing. Fold your arms. Flint Creek, go and SoFi, get on up, baby. Come on, SoFi, get on up. Down 11 on SoFi, up 7 on GameStop. So where we at right now, the Dow is up a whopping 65 points. It ain't going anywhere. This Dow is not going anywhere. We're up 9 on S&P, 24 on NASDAQ. Not a big one here. We are vulnerable to a pullback. We are vulnerable to profit taking. And it would be interesting to see if the Dow drops 150 points to see if we shake out anybody. Are there traders on trigger figures that are dying to sell the minute they see weakness? Trigger fingers, because there are winners out there. There are a lot of call option holders gaining right now. I have bad news for these people. Day after tomorrow's Friday, expiry date. Then the 17th comes up to play. Third Friday of November, volatility will build. There's a pullback coming. I think so. Not a crash, just a pullback. This will wipe out option players who are long calls. They will lose all their profits first in like a day. Then they get eaten alive on their capital. This is where we're at right now. And there's nervousness and there isn't volume of record amounts running this market higher. There's no heavy, desperate buying coming into this market. Not really. Not really. Okay. I try. Spire up 9.5 at 418. I try so hard. It's not easy being me. It's nice to see Spire was sitting at 344 October 26. It's now 418. Thank you very much. We love that. We'd like it to go even higher, please. Low of the stock's lifetime, 280. Of course, this stock is split, remember, but 280 was the low post-split. Wow. Anyway, there you go. Welcome all. Interesting stuff going on here. GameStop is holding 1 penny gain. SoFi down 16. Apple 183 up 119. Netflix up $1.20. Adobe 591.90. Got the 595.66. I think 600 might be a barrier. I think it might be a barrier. We'll see. Adobe 591.90. Now 592.30. Very volatile. 53 times earnings is its PE multiple. This is not cheap stock. Not at these prices, of course, but PE-wise, this isn't cheap. AI down 44. NVIDIA up $5. Tesla down 2.30. Rocket Lab down 7.5. Matterport down 2.5 cents. That's all. Smart Rent up 21 cents to 3.16. We broke through 3. We're now at 3.16 on Smart Rent. Looking great. A week ago, Smart Rent was a week ago 2.42. It's up 70 cents in a week on Smart Rent. There's buying coming in here, and it's not stopping. Very interesting on Smart Rent. Love that. Thank you. Unity up 35. Google up 9. Moderna down 79 cents. Cisco up 8. Pfizer down 18. IBM up 77. HPQ down 7. Microsoft up 191 to 362. The high today, 363.80 today. We're now at 362.04. This is near the low of the day, 361.40. We're actually slipping a little on Microsoft, just a little. ME up 1.8 now. ME's turned around. We're at 93 cents on ME. Amazon down 33 cents. Home Depot up 236. Vanik up 68. Goldman up 147. Boeing down 5. Meta is down 150. Target up 12 cents. JP Morgan only up 31. Costco down 120. Walmart down 73. We got some negative, some red showing up now. A little bit of red here and there. It isn't all green like it was yesterday. It just is not happening here. Okay. Somewhere Rugman is waiting in the shadows. Farmless. So whatever. Jay Powell said this morning he has made the market happy enough to not drop. I hate that, man. Don't worry what Powell's saying. We'll go lower. We could go lower. U.S. wholesale inventories climbed 0.2% in September. Headline. NASDAQ just went red. We're down 2 on NASDAQ. We're negative on NASDAQ. Watch for a pullback. Watch for it. We're up 54 on the Dow, up 4 on S&P. We just dropped an S&P. We're only up 4 now. S&P is coming down. Something's going on. Something is happening. Somebody said something. Somebody said something. NASDAQ is at the low of the day. It's stumping. It's dropping here. S&P just took a dip, and the Dow is beginning to dip off here, starting to come down. Okay. Just saying. The Dow right now, let's see if I can take a peek. The losers of the Dow at the moment would be Intel, Walgreens, Chevron, 3M, Travelers, Walmart. They're all down 0.5 to 1% each. Verizon, Honeywell, Dow Incorporated, Salesforce, Procter & Gamble, Visa, Walt Disney, all red. And then on the upside, the winners, they're not even up a percentage point. Amgen, Nike, Merck, Caterpillar, Home Depot, IBM, they're a point, half a point or higher, but not up 1 point. And then between 0 and half a point, IBM, Goldman, Apple, United Health, Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, Microsoft, McDonald's, Cisco, JP Morgan, American Express, and Boeing. They're barely up at this point in time. So we're up 48 on the Dow. We are slumping at the moment. We seem to be giving up some ground at the moment on the markets. A little here and a little there. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're up 2 points on S&P. We're down 7 now on NASDAQ. Okay. Oil down 43 still down. Ohio voters legalize recreational cannabis. Welcome to the 21st century. My God, how long has it taken? State's still out there. Won't approve it. Unbelievable. I can't help you. We're up 118 points on the Dow. Sorry, we have 118 thumbs ups. I appreciate that. Not the Dow. We're up 100. Got 118 thumbs ups. Thank you. The Dow is not up 118. We're up 34 and slipping. The Dow is dropping. S&P is only up a point. It's dropping. NASDAQ falling down 9 points. We're going red. The markets are coming off right now. Not, I don't know by much, but they're backing up. Okay, everybody, are you all right? JR, Farmless, it's great, isn't it? My cover calls are depreciating and I'm making money. The only channel where we cheer when the market drops. Deep value VIX keeps going lower. Bobby Atkinson, SoFi, looking at that 6-7 range, low enough for my average that I can happily buy again. Giddy up, kids. SoFi 720 down 22. GameStop 1364 unchanged. The Qs are down 45 cents. The spiders are only up 12. Enphase down 119. Spire up 9. The Dow up 31 at the moment. We got Apple only up 90 cents. Netflix up 40 cents. Adobe at 590 now, up 563. Adobe is getting lower, heading back to the low of the session here. We got to 590, 560. Now we're at 590, 80. We're dropping on Adobe. AI down 63. NVIDIA is only up 370. 463.25. NVIDIA dropping off, still gaining, but dropping back. Tesla still at 219.24, down 294. Rocket Lab down 8. Matterport down 7. SmartRent up 20 cents, bucking all the markets. SmartRent up to 315. Owens Corning up 111. ATIP down 57. No volume. Unity up 31. Google up 13 cents. Moderna down 129. Cisco up 19 cents. Pfizer down 20. Who else is off? Amazon is off 59 now. Meta down 220. Target down 28. Costco down now $2. Walmart down $1. Disney down 11. DraftKings down a dime. AMC down 22. More red showing up. More red showing up here and there, here and there, here and there, as this market seems to be wavering a little on the lower end. Trying a little rally now, but not much of a rally at all. Okay. Bobby Atkinson, thankfully, the Qs are pulling back. I can sleep better tonight. Yes, sir. Watching these markets closely. Iron Condor players watching the ranges. And we've had 8 straight up days, 7, 8 days. Can we make it 9? Doesn't look like much going on here, does it? That's what I'm seeing. Auntie Jen just walked in.
Just like that.
Just like that. How you doing, Auntie Jen? What's going on?
Oh, it's a lovely day.
It looks pure blue sky for us. It's not going to be warm, but yeah, the high
but
today.
It's not going to be cold.
High today, 43.
But it's in the sunshine.
So it'll feel like 50, I guess. Yeah.
Sun is warm.
Tomorrow 41, Friday 43, Saturday 46, Sunday 47, Monday 46. So the next 5 days looks good. After that, they're saying high 30s. So we'll see if that holds or not. But mid 40s, goodbye snow if there's any left. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, the occasional little patch that never sees sun.
Yeah. We're going to Palm Desert here shortly. They're at 62 right now, going to 75 today. 75, 76, 77, 79 on Sunday, 81 on Sunday. Oh, but next week, Friday, the high in Palm Desert, 63 degrees. That's still better than 30-something up here. I'll take that. I'm going to tolerate it. We'll tolerate it together.
Tolerable.
Jen and I will find a way to put on a windbreaker. To find a way. Oh, my.
I have shawls.
JR, good morning, Auntie Jen. Lovely day in Southern
JR.
California.
Oh,
it's a lovely day. White Feather, sunny and 82 here today. Good morning, Auntie Jen.
Oh, good morning, White Feather.
Farmaless, JR, it helped a little. I want a bloodbath. Yeah, somebody wants markets to really take a dump. I get that vibe.
Yeah.
I'm not even reading between the lines on that one.
Calls.
I think it's straight out. I want a dump, and I want it now. I want it severe. I want carnage everywhere.
Carnage. I need Rugman.
I need Rugman to come up. Where's my friend Rugman? Please, Mr. Rugman, wouldn't you crash this market for me? Well, we'll find out. We see some green and some red here and there.
Undecided.
We'll find out. A headline from Barron's: mortgage rates plunged last week.
Oh,
it's like 1/3 of a point. Okay,
plunged.
Okay. I think Barron's is looking for eyeballs.
Didn't I hear that construction rates are up? That might be in Canada. Might be in
Might,
Calgary.
maybe,
Might be in
yeah.
our neighborhood.
Yeah. Virgin Galactic to cut jobs as interest rates bite. It's funny how the competition of Rocket Lab is having a tough time, but not Rocket Lab. They're growing. It's amazing. Ohio voters legalized recreational cannabis.
Really?
And all states that had abortion votes yesterday, they were approved.
That's
Abortion is legal or is going to be made legal.
Reproduction is health care.
In Ohio, it's now part of the Constitution. It's being
Yes.
voted. The voters said yes to abortion. This is in Trump country.
like,
Ohio is Trump
Can
country.
we just stop talking about this?
Oh,
It's part of the Constitution. It's the law. Mm-mm. And
well, the Supreme Court overturned it.
yeah,
But the states are now
But-
one by one overturning the Supreme Court. Very interesting, this move. Women are PO'd. They're pissed off. They haven't forgotten what the Supreme Court did.
we're not going back.
They're not going back. And any Republican
not
that
going back.
wants to talk abortion will get their butt handed to them. And women do not forget.
We're just hanging on for those old white men to die.
See, these voters, these pollsters, they forget that women don't forget anything.
Ever.
Anything. Have you ever watched a comic on stage? A comedian, a guy comedian? What do they talk about? They talk about their marriages. They talk about their wives. They don't forget. They don't forgive. And the abortion
we
thing.
forgive. We can forgive, but we don't forget. We don't forget.
The Republicans are in big trouble with women. No matter what you say, they are in huge trouble with women. And it's showing. Every state referendum on abortion, they're getting their butts handed to them. It's shocking. And
It's healthcare, people. Grow up.
I gotta figure, oh my God, if you live in a state where they vote to restrict abortion, just watch 20 and 30-year-old women leave the state. They're moving out.
Yeah.
They're going to move somewhere else. Quietly, no fanfare, no bragging about
I don't want to die because I have
they're just
a
going to leave.
tubal pregnancy.
Yeah, and the state's birth rate will just ooh, and down go the taxpayers, down go the school attendance, here go the state budgets, over the top, total deficit, complete disaster. Republicans are on completely the wrong side, but they got what they wanted with the Supreme Court, with all the Bible thumpers. They got what they want. Now the voters are going to take it out on who they can take it out on. You can't vote out the Supreme Court, so you're going to vote out the guys that put them in there. Who put those justices in the Supreme Court?
Mm-hmm.
The Republican senators are the ones. All the Republican senators, Mitch McConnell.
I wonder how long it's going to take for the rules determining how long they stay.
No, it'll never happen. They have to vote it on themselves. They're not going to do that. You kidding me? You're a senator for life, baby. No. You go in there as a thousandaire. You go. You go into the Senate as a thousandaire. You come out as a millionaire. You go into the Supreme Court as a judge, and now you've got a lifetime appointment.
And an RV.
And you get RV loans from friends and exotic holidays and private jets all over the place. You don't have to report it. And the IRS doesn't even collect on you. It's incredible, isn't it? Yeah.
It's good to be king.
It's good to be king. It's good to be king.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Women are taking it back. Interesting stuff. I love it. What am I saying here? Okay. What else? I guess peeps, JR, I guess peeps are getting tired of the Republicans trying to control their lives. Stephen Butler, I enjoy that you are willing to make comments on issues in politics and business. Stephen, you're obviously not here all the time. I love you, buddy. JR, forgive is a relative term. Anti-Gen, fool of a took. In Cincy here, Bruce, it is a great day in Ohio. Finally, they did something right. Laughing out loud. They legalized marijuana. Abortion is part of the state constitution. Yeah. And in Kentucky, they voted back in the governor of Kentucky, the Democrat, with a larger vote than when he won last time. In red Kentucky, I can make women forget. Few of the girls who've dated me remember me. Very few remember me. Farmers send up the rug man single, laughing out loud. Credit Savage. The Credit Savage of Wall Street has become a YouTube member. The Credit Savage of Wall Street has joined us as a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member. Has been a while since our friend has joined us. Credit Savage. Well. Look who's back. Hello, Uncle B. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Nice to have you here. Always good to welcome new members to the channel. Fool of a joke. Yeah, the Kentucky election surprised me. I'm not going to lie. Trump won the presidential vote count in Kentucky 60 to 40%.
Yeah.
Wasn't even close. There was only 2 counties in all of Kentucky that Biden won. Louisville and Nashville. The metropolitan, not Nashville, Louisville and Lexington, the 2 big cities in Kentucky. The governor last night won 23 counties. The last time he won election, he won 21 counties. He won 23 counties. Red everywhere. Interesting in Kentucky. I don't know if Kentucky is well served by the Republican members of Congress and Senate.
I don't think so.
Not sure if they're all that well served. The women of Kentucky have had enough. And Democratic governor, hello. Yeah, this is shocking. Zed, Credit Savage is back. Yes. Welcome back, Credit Savage. Great to have you here. Welcome all of you, and thank you for these thumbs ups. We now have 121 thumbs ups today.
Alrighty.
Appreciate you all being here. And yeah, Auntie Jen is trying to give you the thumbs.
Was I too close to
thumbs up think. I don't know if it worked out or not.
My straight thumb.
There you go. There you go. We just went red again on NASDAQ. We got positive for like 3 points. Now we're -4. S&P is now only up 4, backing up, and the Dow only up 50.
Good for like 5 minutes.
We've had 8 straight up days.
Well, yeah.
We're due for
we're
due for a little pullback, a little profit taking, a little correction. 150 point down dip, and 5 S&P SPYs and 4 or 5 Qs, and all stocks give off 1.5%. A lot of people go, okay, but I can tell you the losers, the long option players.
Yeah,
they're gamblers out there who bought 2 weeks ago. They were buying out of the money calls. They went long, and they're up now. They're all up now, but they're all like on Tinder hooks going, should I take my profits? I'm only up 25%. I'm up 30%. I'm up 60%. Yeah. I doubled my money. Should I get out? I took my 3,000 and made it 6,000. Should I sell? And some are going, oh, no, we're going to go higher. When it doubles again, this pig will then sell. I'm so full of myself. I'm so great.
No, pigs make money.
Hogs get slaughtered, and hogs are about to get their butts handed to them. Credit Savage, it's been a crazy few months. But it's good to be back. Welcome back, Credit Savage, to have you here.
Good crazy, like on a roller coaster. Good crazy.
I never left though. I'm always in the background listening. I get on. I get on early in the AM, So I'm saying hi. Thank you, my friend, and it's great to see you. It's great to hear.
I'm saying bye. Everybody
Jen,
have a great Wednesday.
I have a special request.
Okay.
Are
you hungry?
Yeah.
What would you like?
Bagel.
Okay.
With real cheddar on it.
Okay.
I haven't had a toasted bagel with cheddar cheese
long time.
in a long time. I'm kind of hungry for something like that. Somebody mentioned a bagel today, and I think today's the day to have a bagel on the air. It's been a while. If Credit Savage is rejoining us, I think I should have a bagel to celebrate. Alberto, Tia, Jen, how you doing? Thank you, Alberto. She is doing great. Yes, bagels are back. We're getting excited here. We're getting positive vibes because we are closing in on our departure to California to get Jen to the hospital. We are very eager about that. Jen will be seeing her doctor in 5 weeks for her pre-surgery get together, and then she'll do all of her, her blood work and her X-rays and all that stuff like last time. So we're getting pumped up. We went to our bank yesterday. We went to our local bank yesterday to set up our our rent for our condo that we're renting down there. So we had to do a series of bank drafts. So these are international bank drafts in U.S. dollars. So we had to convert Canadian to American, and it takes about 45 minutes because you can't do all one. You have to do them in the series. It's funny when you pay the rent to a mortgage outfit, you can't use a credit card. You got to give them. They want checks, so we have to do these international U.S. dollar bank drafts. But the operation at the hospital, they'll take the credit card. Oh yeah, just pay us with a credit card, no problem. So we will transfer enough dough to the credit card to then just charge her operation to the credit card, and we get a whole bunch of points on top of the points we have, and so we'll someday be able to use that. We think we'll be able to use the points down the road for our Australia holiday. We're kind of hoping for that. So we'll see how that all works out. But in the meantime, thank you all for your support of this channel because you're helping to pay for Auntie Jen's second hip operation. And we thank you. We thank you. But with the operation and the rent and renting a car and all that, it's pricey, but it is California. So we do get that. We love it. Yes, bagels are back. Yes, ketchup on the side. Yikes, JR. Real cheddar today. No plastic cheese for Uncle B. W. Walters, I miss the days when he'd eat a bagel and the market would turn. Mandu number 5. I'm late, but I'm here. 124 thumbs ups. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, my friend. 125 are now in the house and appreciate these thumbs ups. Appreciate you folks joining this channel as members. And welcome one and all to the party. It's great to have you all here. We're up just 39 on the Dow. We just can't seem to break away. We're up a half a point on the S&P. We're losing, and the NASDAQ is definitely lower. We're down 23 on the NASDAQ now, the low of the day over there. Bobby, how many credit card points does a hip give? I tell you, we will. It'll run us 30 grand, 30,000 US for the operation. So that's about 40,000 Canadian. So that's 40,000 points. That's what we'll get, 40,000 points. That'll pay us. That'll give us points, possibly upwards of $900 against an airfare, maybe $950. That's what that is. So $40,000 gets you $900 in airfare down the road. That's the best rate I can find, but only when I can find it. Sometimes that only gives you $400 or $500, like 1% of a benefit. But hey, anything we can get, if it helps compensate us for the exchange fees a little bit, we'll take it. I mean, that's it. That's why I work 5 days a week on this channel. I'm trying to make you guys richer any way I can. I got to get you guys richer. Simple as that. We're down 14 on S&P. We're down 14 on NASDAQ. We're up 2 on S&P. We're up 42 on the Dow. We are wavering on these markets here. They're wavering. Qs are down 33. Spiders are up 4 cents. That's it. GameStop down 11 again. SoFi down 24. Apple is up $1. Netflix is up 65 cents. Adobe up 220, 275 at 587. Adobe has hit a new low of 586 just a few minutes ago. We're at 587 now. We're down from 590, 560. So Adobe is giving up a little bit of ground. I mentioned Adobe because yesterday I mentioned a trade tip of the day on Adobe. And the shares took a pop yesterday. But even with the pop, this range on the condors that I gave you is so wide, you're not even close on the upside. This is a wonderful little trade. I think you're going to do well. Alrighty, AI down 88. NVIDIA's up 270. Tesla down $3 at 219. Doesn't seem to want to give up much ground. It did touch 218, but it's 219 now. Only gone off a couple of bucks. Rocket Lab is at 440, down 9. Matterport is down just 5 cents. Smart Rent is up 25.5. It's higher. Smart Rent 320, going higher again. Smart Rent still is going up. It's at its high of the day right now. 330,000 volume. And the low of the day was $3. And yesterday we were sitting at, what was it, 250? Last week, 242. We are up 80 cents from last week on Smart Rent. Very interesting. 232 was the low, October the 30th. Back on October 10, we were at 276. We have busted through that. This is the highest level on this stock since September 6. And even in September, we were at 355. 35 cents from now, we break the highs for the last 3 months. At 394 or higher, we will be the highest levels in 6 months. And of course, we have to break 412 to break out into new highs for the year to find the last 52 weeks. Matterport, Smart Rent, Rocket Lab, we're watching them all. Smart Rent, 320, 321 a share. What a day. What a run this is on right now. ATIP down 87 to 722. Unity down 4. Google down 3 cents. Moderna down $1.73. Pfizer off a penny. ME down 2/100ths of a cent. Amazon down $1. Boeing down 18 cents. Facebook, Meta down $3. Costco off $1.39. Walmart down 39 cents. DraftKings down 44. AMC down 2 cents. Royal Caribbean holding a $95 market, up $2. Defying these markets, trying to hold on. We're down on the markets, but we're not all red yet. 46-point gain on the Dow, hanging on. S&P up just 2, and NASDAQ now down 22 again. NASDAQ falling again. Another wave of selling coming in. All right. JR, come on, Tesla, break away to the downside and make me some money. Credit Savage. Rivian had an earnings report and a pop. I placed stink bids for $20 strikes in December. And I'm asking $1.20. No way anyone would bite. I thought, wrong. They did. Just bought them back 1 hour later for 48 cents. I'm not waiting until December the 4th. I sell at 120. I buy at 48 now. Nice move. Credit Savage sold some Matterport $3 strikes for April. I got 35 cents times 50, Uncle Bruce. $2,000 in profit. Take me out. Interesting trade. Aggressive. Interesting trade. 716 on SoFi, down 26 cents, making cash secured puts an even better right on SoFi. Writing $10 cash secured puts are even more on the table. Oh, Auntie Jen, thank you.
You're wearing the right t-shirt today.
I got the right sweatshirt on. That's right. I got my sliced cheddar cheese bagels. Thank you, Auntie Jen. These are from Costco. They're sesame seed bagels. There you go. There's the sesame seeds on the bottom there. Oh, yeah, baby. They're warm. Oh, yeah. Loving the bagels. Costco bagels. Dang tasty. Dang tasty. Oh. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the show. Bagels are awfully damn good. Yeah. Here go the markets. S&P just went red. Dow's up 30. Just went red. Interesting markets. Very, very fascinating. Thank you all for being here. We have 129 thumbs ups. If you're happy that I'm eating bagels, give me a thumbs up. If you're upset that I'm eating bagels, give me a thumbs up and let me know how we're doing. So there you go. I don't want to lose. I want to be like an option writer. Whether the market goes up or down, I want to make money. I just need thumbs up. So whether the market goes up or down, giddy up. Oh, yeah. Bagel, 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 says JR. Alberto. W. Walters. Facts. Facts. Mm, mm, mm. Richard. Neat, 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 neat. Craig Savage. We're going nowhere, Uncle Bruce. It's too much downward pressure. We have tax loss harvesting this or next month, and I'm not going until expiry on these trades that I'm making. Probably will do those buybacks, cover calls for 40% profit. You taught me well, Obi-Wan, laughing out loud. There you go, my friend. The Big E. Neat, 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 neat. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all for your participation on this show. Love having you here. Dean, bagel time, baby. Bagel, bagel, bagel. The thumbs up meter now is at 131. People are coming in with with those. Oh my, a little extra treat today. We noticed at Costco just like a week or so ago that we could get our hands on. We love green grapes, seedless grapes. We could get our hands on these what are called table grapes. They're huge. Look at the size of this grape. Look at how big this thing is. These things are usually the size of little marbles. This thing is massive, and they're snappy on the outside, juicy on the inside. Mm. Mm. Very nice. Like Jen says, this will cut through the cheese. Mm. There you go. Mm. White feather. I'm going to see you tonight. Enjoy the bagel. Stephen Butler. Neat, neat, neat. Karen. Neat, 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 neat. Farmless. If this bagel will drop the markets, I'll give you a rare like, and I don't hand them out like lightly. Thank you, Farmless, for being really chintzy on your thumbs ups. You gotta love a guy like that. Thank you all. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Down 18 on NASDAQ. Oil down a buck. 76.35. It still drops. S&P 3/4 of a point up right now and hanging on to the plus side. The Dow just dropped 10 points. There goes S&P down. It's only up with 2/3 of a point now. S&P is about to go red. NASDAQ down 24. So the bagel's working. Markets are going down. Option writers are loving this. Oh, my. Credit Savage of Wall Street. Nice. Uncle Bruce, 1 year back in California. By the way, Beach Boy says hi to you, Credit Savage. Welcome back. 1 year back in California for December, there's always a harvest of cotton candy grapes. If you haven't tried them, try them. They're delicious. My kids love those. JR, my grandfather used to raise those grapes in the Central Valley, Fresno area. We always had good grapes to eat and raisins too. Oh man. Luca. Neat. Welcome everybody. Thank you, everybody. Bagel time with Uncle Bruce right now. Oil down a buck. Wow. Again. Wow. Mm. Oh, baby. Farmless, I promised a like, and it has been sent. I thank you, my friend. You are awesome. You're all awesome. 136 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much, everybody. Those of you who are here, appreciate it. ATIP just went blank. No trading, says Marcus. Might be your platform. I don't know. I'm not sure. Last trade I have is 753 on 7,900 shares on ATIP. That's all I'm showing here. Got down to 677. It's now 750. Okay. The Dow only up 27 points. The S&P is negative, down a point now, and NASDAQ down 28. We're heading into the red. Yeah, Marcus. It could be your platform. It could be a glitch. If you see anything official, let me know. Okay. Anything from the exchange or anything like that, let me know if you see anything like that. Spiders, the SPYs are down 14 cents. The Qs are down 64. GameStop down 14. SoFi down 19. Apple is only up 71 cents now. Netflix up 57 cents. Adobe 586, only up $1.50. We are giving up ground on Adobe. Tesla 218.92, down 320. Okay. ATIP is halted, says Marcus. It's official. Stock was down 16, went up 10%. Trading is halted, says Marcus. Thank you. Maybe they're looking for a balance, and get an imbalance resolved. Don't know. Yep, exchanges have halted ATIP. I look at it on both of my platforms. JR, it's halted. Why the face? What's the story? Could be just the volatility to give the stock 5 minutes to get bids and asks. I don't know. I'm sure text messages, emails, and phone calls are being made. One thing to remember about stocks like ATIP, Inspire, and anyone else that does a rollback, when you do a rollback, you are interfering with the liquidity of a stock. There are only 4.2 million shares in existence for ATIP. 1.2 million could possibly trade. That's all that can trade. 1.2 million shares. So there can be a very wide spread between bid and ask. You might need to employ the services of a broker to be a market maker on your behalf, to at least have 100 share bids and asks at all times. This is what we used to do when I was in the business. But what can I say? That was then. This is now. The SEC has allowed Wall Street to do whatever they want because Wall Street knows what's best for you. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Apple's only up 59. Microsoft is only up 49 cents. Amazon down $1.25. Adobe 587.04 now, only up $1.80, 84, $1.76 actually. The high was 595.60. We're now 586, down $9, approximately down $9 on Adobe this morning from the high, the opening. We may go red on Adobe here. That certainly could happen. Spiders are down 19 and triple Qs are down 73. Okay. $139 thumbs ups. Thank you, everyone, for that. J-Boy, less than 7,000 traded, and it's halted. ATIP 40% borrow fee, 15 days to cover shorts. Yeah, don't wait, can you cover shorts on that? Credit Savage JR, wow, that's amazing. Those are good grapes. ATIP halted, big buy, shenanigans. We'll soon find out, or will we? JR, ATIP trading again, says JR. We raised wine grapes, our neighbor raisins, and just down the street was table grapes, all in the Central Valley Fresno area, says Untamed Viking. Bobby Atkinson, keep chewing, Uncle B. Triple Qs are down 73. Marcus, ATIP is trading again. We're back. $7.42 is what I show for last trade. That bagel, beautiful. Uncle Bruce needed that. He needed that. Dow's only up 16. We're slumping. More slippage. Spiders down 6. Qs are down 70. GameStop is off 17. SoFi at 722 down 20. Apple just hanging on to a 76-cent gain. Netflix has gone red, down 8. Adobe up $1.80 only. AI down 90. Nvidia up 165. Tesla down 311. Rocket Lab down 11. Matterport down 8. SmartRent up 28. 323 on SmartRent. Owens Corning up 150. ATIP down 67 cents at 742. Unity down 25. Google up 11. Moderna down 220. Cisco up 19. Pfizer down 15. IBM down 15. HPQ off a penny. Microsoft up 68. ME down half a penny. Amazon down 112. Home Depot up 299. Vanik is unchanged. There's no change on Vanik. Goldman up 194. Boeing down a quarter. Facebook, Meta down 329. 315 on Meta. Target up 33 cents. JP Morgan up 61. Costco up down 167. Walmart down 47. Disney up 22. American Airlines up 49 to 1224. It's holding on. DraftKings down 35. And AMC up a dime. And Royal Caribbean up 240. Interesting markets. Interesting markets today. A lot of mixed bags here going on here. Winners, losers. We're not all green. We're not all red, but more red showing up than yesterday. For sure. There is red showing up. Marcus, ATIP has almost a 10% bid-ask spread. There's no market maker keeping a tight market on such a small float of stock. Farmless, one would have thought that after all of the COVID stuff ended, ATIP would have taken off. I wonder what their excuse for failure is. I don't think there's even spoke about the recent numbers. They released their financials the other day, and they talked about their visitation numbers. We're up. Visitation numbers are up. The amount of money they get per visit was up almost 5%. They closed 14 locations, opened 1. They got cash in the bank and they have a credit line for more, so they're not going under. They've cut their losses dramatically. They're cutting expenses apparently. So that's what I got out of the financials. That's what I got yesterday, the day before yesterday, out of their latest report. But that's all I got. I do not know what the future of this company is. The biggest shareholder of the company that owns like 80% of all the stock, maybe 85, is also their banker. So they're not going to go under. Their banker is not going to create their own company's demise. They own it. They've lent money from one division to another. It's a hedge fund that owns it. The big private equity fund that owns it, I guess, hedge fund. Anyway, I don't know. I have no more than that. Credit Savage of Wall Street. My SQQQ calls and ARM puts are starting to print. I don't suggest to the crew to play the puts if you don't understand, by the way, but please buy the classes. Get familiar. Covered calls is the best way to go. There you have it. 34 point gain on the Dow, 1 point on S&P. We're down 17 on NASDAQ. It looks to me, unless my systems are behind, Spiders are up 4 cents, but Qs are down 45. Okay, that's what I'm showing. GameStop hit a low of 1343. We're at 1351. Oil now down 115 a barrel, going even lower. 76.22 on oil. We're heading for the 75 level now. Interestingly enough. Biden didn't stop Democrats from winning is a headline, while Youngkin was hit with a stunning repudiation. Interesting. Yes. Well, there was some serious surprises last night in the off-year elections. Very serious. Bad news for bad news for Republicans. Really bad. Very interesting positive news for Democrats, despite all the hype and hoopla. Interesting stuff. Credit Savage of Wall Street says, but Uncle Bruce does have a puts class. If you've got experience and understand the markets more, puts can make you a nice profit. Absolutely. And that's why with condors, you're into calls and puts at the same time. With a nice little spread, you can make some beautiful returns conservatively. Check out the classes. And let's go from there. Make a donation here. Get 5 for the price of 4. Send me an email and just say, Bruce, I just sent you $599.99. Here are the 5 classes I would like to have. And just choose any 5 you want. There's 16 available. Go to my website, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca, and pick your class, your 5 that you'd like to have. Poor man covered call, puts, condors, rollovers, psychology of the markets. There's my email, brucefarm@hotmail.com. Let me know. All of this is down below in the description. Thank you all for being here and joining us today. It's so great to have spent some quality time with you today. We're watching these markets closely, hanging on to the flat line is what they're doing. They're just hanging around. We may have selling, we may have buying, we may have both. Volatility, I think, is coming in here. More of it. Next Friday is the 3rd Friday of the month, so watch out for that. And a month from now, we are deep into tax loss selling. I don't see these markets hitting higher highs. I see them hanging on to this at best and maybe backing off of it. So you heard it from here. Take it for what it's worth. It's okay. And we'll follow it together, and we'll see what's going on. Thank you all so much for being part of this channel. Appreciate it, and thank you for all your support. Your thumbs ups were great today. Thank you. We've now got 139 of them. Thank you for that. If anyone's watching on the rerun, hit the thumbs up for it. And again, thank you for being members, becoming Gold Bagel members. I'll see you guys tonight. 7 o'clock for Gold Bagel members of this channel. 7 o'clock tonight. I will be on the air to answer your questions. Come on by and say hi to me. And let's cover some of your trades and go over, what your thoughts are on it. I'll give you my 2 bits worth of thoughts. And we'll do some scheming, and we'll see if we help you people get even richer. Why not? It just might be time right now, as we close out the show, to honor the Knights of Neat. Richard Carlin knows exactly what I'm talking about. He has put up the neat emojis. They're coming out. TJ knows it's time, without question, to honor The Knights of Knee. You do not ignore these guys. They can help you. Deep value of the options knows. Neat is the name of the game here, baby. It is neat option time. Untamed Viking, neat. Here they come, man, to number 5. Neat. Here we go. Absolutely. The Dow is just up 10 points. That's all. We're going red here. These markets are going red. JR, neat. Everyone here making money on a down market. The market is coming lower. The Dow's only up 7 now. It's going into the red. Neat. Knights of Knee are watching over you. Neat. Here we go, baby. We're going red. It's coming. We're only up a half a point on the S&P. Neat. Knights of Knee. Karen D is in the house. IR Aaron, how you doing? Welcome all. Neat. No stopping this, kids. There's just no stopping the knee attack. We're only up 5 points on the Dow. S&P just went red again. NASDAQ is red. We're red. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Oh, we're going red. Thank you all so much for being here today. Ooh, we're going red. Wee. Profits are being made. Profits are being generated by option writers. It's party time. Party time at the option table. Oh, yeah. Larry Titus, Zen Estate, and Credit Savage Wall Street. Neat. Here they go. Coming across the board. Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much for being here, hanging out with us. Jen says hi, and we say join me tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern, for the Gold Bagel Member Prime Time with Uncle Bruce show. Come on by and say hi. And otherwise, I will see you here tomorrow morning early. We'll get a new trade tip out for you. We'll do the Trade Alert show for Gold Bagel members and then the big show for everybody else. Thank you all, as always, for your support and the following of this YouTuber. I will see you early. Have a good evening, everyone. See you tonight, and bye for now.